Welcome 2025. Hi, I'm Cardine, and this year we're going to build stronger and more secure financial futures. And for a stronger future, we need to have a stronger foundation. At the beginning of every year, most of us, we set our goals and our targets. We plan, whether for personal goals, family goals, or even business goals. But we also need to think while planning what could possibly happen that could derail these plans, and what contingencies do we have in place to protect these plans and make sure that we have some coverage for the what ifs that could pop up. And the thing too to do is to consider what is the most important element to the success of these goals, these targets, these dreams, the desires that we have. And if you think about it, the most important element is you, right? Your ability to execute, your ability to earn, to show up. You are your biggest asset. It is your income that is the engine that drives your financial success. It's your income that powers basically everything, right? Your home, your lifestyle, your family's well being, and even your financial future and the achievement of your goals. Over our lifetime, we'll likely earn millions of dollars. Losing that income, even temporarily, could derail what we've worked so hard for and also the achievement of our goals. So now that we've established how important we are to the whole element of success, right? We need to make sure then that we are taking care of all the risks that might impact us. So as we start out, let's start about starting strong, building that strong foundation, and making sure that we are protected, that you are protected. So here is a question for you. If you have a car or a home, is it insured? So why not insure your income? After all, it's on everything else relies on it, right? Car payments, home payments, insure your income. And this is where income protection comes in. Coverages, for example, critical illness, disability coverage, and ultimately, of course, life insurance. Think of these as safety nets that will catch us if we fall seriously ill, if we get injured or disabled. It provides money to replace our lost income so that we can focus on recovery without having to worry about paying bills, right? We know where the money is coming from. For example, you could be in an accident and not able to work for 6 months. Consider this. How would you be able to manage? Most people don't have enough savings to cover this kind of a disruption, right? And that's where, for example, disability insurance would come in, ensuring that you have money coming in every month to keep the lights on, pay the mortgage or the rent, and making sure that food is on the table. It helps to keep your goals and your plans on track. If you become critically ill, cancer, heart attack, stroke, and so many other things could happen, critical illness insurance come into play when this happens. You might be thinking, you know what, I'm healthy, I do all the right things, this is not going to happen to me. And you know what, you're probably right, but what if you're wrong? Do you have a plan in place just in case? Because guess what, life is unpredictable, but your finances doesn't necessarily have to be. So as we go into 2025, it's a very good time to take stock and look at our financial vulnerability. We don't want to be blindsided by life. So these are some of the questions that we could probably ask. Do you know what your income and expenses are? You need to know what your obligations are. Your debt, do you understand and know what your debts are? Would you have enough money to cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses? Would your current insurance policies protect your income if you couldn't work? If you're unsure of any of this is a good time to just stop and evaluate. Stop to make sure that your goals, your dreams are protected. How do you do this? Easy, right? Step 1, review your current coverage. You could do this on your own, but it would be best to sit down with an advisor to go over your coverage to make sure that there are no gaps. Explore potential income replacement insurance options. Again, your advisor would be a good person, or your broker, your insurance broker, would be a good person to help you tailor a plan to meet your needs. Make this a part of your practice, your financial habit, to look over your coverages and make sure that you are up to date on all your policies and your coverages. Adding this layer of protection now means you'll have peace of mind for the rest of the year and well into the future. So as we wrap this up, as we go into 2025 all geared up, right? I know I am. I'm jazzed. I'm excited for what the year ahead has in store, for the plans that I have to build out my business, grow my wealth, the activities and the plans that I have for my family, my own personal development. I want to make sure that all these plans are safeguarded, that even if something unforeseen happens, I know what's going to happen, right? I know where the money is coming from. And guess what? We live in a country where money is essential. There's nothing that we can do. We can't feed ourselves. We can't provide ourselves housing without money. We need money to take care of the basic needs as well as those other needs. So as you get to the starting line, we're at the starting line of 2025. Make sure that you have all these safeguards in place. Make sure that if something happens, if you get injured, you know where the money is coming from. If you get diagnosed with a critical illness, you know where the money is coming from. You know how your business will survive, because guess what? There's also business overhead expense coverage that takes care of your fixed contractual obligations if you're a business owner and something happens to you. Have those safeguards in place. Make sure that you're well equipped for success in 2025. If you want to explore these income protection options, feel free to reach out to me. My information is scrolling across the screen. And also listen out for what's coming up next week, as I provide you with more tips and resources that you can use to ensure that you are building a strong financial future, that you are building on the right and strong foundation, that you are safeguarding your goals, your future, whatever it might be, whatever your plans are. Take control of your financial security. All right. Thank you and have a great day.